Shri Madhavam. In the heart of Bharat, a red mark on her forehead, small in form yet infinite in power. This is Sindhoor, the symbol of love, the flame of Shakti, from Parvati Ma to Sita Ma, from Draupadi to Savitri. Each drop of Sindhoor carried the same weight of Dharma and strength. When a man places Sindhoor on her forehead, he doesn't just marry her, he invokes the goddess within her. Red, the color of life, of fertility, of fire, of sacred rage. A shield against darkness, a signal of Saubhagya, of sacred union. The world forgot what happens when it's disturbed. But now, the world will witness it again. When she cries, the universe does not sleep. It rises with fire, with flood, with fate. Operation Sindhoor, the power of Shakti begins. In the twilight of Treta Yuga, when Dharma trembled and darkness rose, Ravana, the mighty king of Rakshasas, dared to touch the fire of purity. Sita Mata, the queen of Ayodhya, the soul of Rama, was taken to Lanka. She sat beneath the Ashoka tree, but no chain can bind Dharma. She restrained her storm, she made herself strong, but she cried. In every breath, she whispered Rama's name, and in every whisper, fate moved closer to Lanka's ruin. With that tear, Lanka caught fire. That single drop shattered Lanka's pride. That tear held Agni's truth and Bhumi's curse. She raised no weapon, she cast no curse, yet her tear broke the demon kingdom. In the early days of Draupadi Yuga, the kingdom of Kashi announced a grand Swayamvara for its three royal daughters, Amba, Ambika, Ambalika. But Amba's heart had already chosen. She loved a prince, Salva. But suddenly great Bhishma stormed into Swayamvara. He defeated every prince, even Amba's beloved, and took all three princes with him. Amba implored Bhishma to send her back to her beloved. Bhishma, bound by Dharma, agreed. But her beloved, wounded in pride, rejected her, and her life was stuck. Her sorrow became fire. She rose against Bhishma, who took her without her will. Her tears did not disappear. They circled back as karma. She was reborn as Shikandi and became the reason the mightiest warrior in history fell. In the Dwapara Yuga, the Kauravas gambled away everything, even Draupadi. In a court full of warriors, not one voice rose. Even Bhishma, even Karna stood silent. Draupadi was humiliated, her dignity was shattered, but divinity stood by her. Her pain was not silent, her insult was not forgotten. Her tears fell to the floor, and from that single drop rose the greatest war mankind had ever seen. That war brought every evil soul to justice, and through blood and sacrifice, Dharma was born again. It was not just a battle of arrows and weapons. It was reckoning written by destiny, sealed by a woman's sorrow. Princess Savitri was born of divine blessings from Goddess Saraswati. Wisdom in her thoughts, fire in her will, grace in her steps. She chose Satyavan, a prince. But Satyavan cursed to die within a year. But love fears no fate. Savitri married Satyavan and became a devoted wife. She was very happy, a life of love, simplicity, and sacred silence. But time never forgets its woe. The destined day arrived. Satyavan collapsed. The forest stilled, even the winds held their breath. And from the shadows came Yama, the Lord of Death. Yama took Satyavan's soul. But Savitri, a queen in devotion, a warrior in silence, followed him, step by step. Her devotion, her truth, sharper than any weapon. Even the Lord of Death was silenced by her Dharma, convinced by her purity and purpose. Yama returned her husband's life,
not with war, but with the strength of dharma and devotion. Savitri defeated death itself. These are not just stories, they are warnings. A woman wronged doesn't speak. She transforms into fire, into fury, into fate. Today, they attacked again. They took away our loved ones, left our mothers in grief, our sisters in sorrow. But this grief will not stay quiet. That Sindhu, once a symbol of marriage, now ignites as a flame of Shakti. When she cries, the universe does not sleep, it rises. With fire, with flood, with fate. The silent show begins to rise. Operation Sindhoor claims the skies. She's silent like the moon, but born like 1,000 suns. She may be your mother, your sister, your child, but above all, she reflects you. No kingdom will stand after this. For every tear dropped, 100-fold of angels will return. In this land of Bharat, every woman is treated as Devi. Every mother is Mahalakshmi. They are the soul of this civilization. They are the Shakti in manifestation. They are the roots of tradition. They are the guardians of preservation. They are the voice of intuition. They are the flame of liberation. And finally, without their devotion, there is no creation. You made her cry, you made her suffer. Now she rises, not with sorrow, but with fire. India shall no longer offer only prayers. She will send thunders too. Thunders that will shake the sky with the wrath of women wronged. Don't you dare the question of her power again. The Sindhoor you tried to fade has now painted the sky red. This is not revenge, this is the Dharma unleashed. This is the rage of Sita, the woe of Draupadi, the justice of Amba, the devotion of Savitri. That Sindhoor on her forehead is not only tradition, it is a symbol of power. A third eye of warning is a promise never to be wronged again. From Treta to today, the form may change, but the Shakti within never fades. She may walk beside you quietly, the calm will turn into a storm. One tear can drown an empire. Countries, dynasties fell, not to war, but to the wound of her dignity. This is Operation Sindhoor, the power of Shakti. The whole world will see now. Don't mistake our silence for weakness. One tear can burn down kingdoms. That Sindhoor is Bharat's Operation Sindhoor. Her silence shakes creation. Her tears awaken destruction. Respect her. Operation Sindhoor. Bow before the Shakti. Bow before the Shakti.
The soil of this land sings, and those songs became the scriptures. The winds here whisper mantras, and those whispers became hymns. The heartbeat of this motherland is not just felt, it is heard. Where courage walks, there is Bharat. Where love breathes, there is Dharma. And where truth rises, there is Madhavam. Jai Bharat, Jai Madhavam, Jai Shakti. If this voice echoes in your heart, let it live on through you. Like, share, and let every soul remember, we are Sri Madhavam.